it's so pretty.
What is up, everybody? White Lightning HWD here with another video, and today I will be showing you guys the most beautiful sight in Clash of Clans, which is maxed loot. And as you can see, we do have maxed loot except for Dark Elixir. We get like 29,000 Dark Elixir off from being maxed, but that's okay because that's enough for what we're going to be doing with it today. But to start off today's video, we will be doing some swag upgrades. Alright guys, so first things first, we will be using our Dark Elixir to upgrade our Queen to level 33, and she'll be 2 levels off from getting her next ability. Where the fuck are you going? Ability upgrade. What was that? Did you guys see that? I'm not even gonna. Alright, so we will be upgrading our Queen, who likes to go on long walks eventually. So let's do it, guys. 165,000 Dark Elixir to get it. Let's get it. Bam! Okay, Queen is down. And I like this little red ring that goes around now. That you can see her range, but like obviously she's like down, so you can't like use her. But bam, the Queen is now upgrading. Let's collect the remaining Dark Elixir in our poops. And awesome, Dark Elixir has been spent. Next up is the gold. Now I was debating on doing either the Air Sweeper or another cannon, because the Air Sweeper maxed out level 6 looks pretty dope, but these level 11 cannons are making me look a little bit on the newbie side, and we're going to be definitely pushing up into the Champions League a little bit higher, so I'm going to want these nice, sexy level freaking 12 red cannons. I was going to say level red cannons, and I forgot that doesn't exist. So level 12 red cannons we're going to want to get, so that's going to be a 6-day, 6.4 million gold upgrade, and that is going to be done. And that's all of our gold, so we can... Actually, you know what? We're going to save collecting all of our loot until we spend the elixir portion. So for the elixir today, we will be going into the lab, venturing into the laboratory, and finally upgrading our P.E.K.K.A.s. 6 million 12-day upgrade to level 3, because I'm definitely going to want to start using a more, like, I don't know, go we wipe styled strategy for attacking, but we're definitely going to have to wait a couple of weeks until we can get the max P.E.K.K.A.s, unless we gem it, which we're not going to. So 6 million for a level 3 P.E.K.K.A. There it is, guys. And 1,600 gems to finish. We're gonna do it. Just kidding. I'm not gonna do it. But we are gonna be gemming something up today. But hold on. Let me just. Oh god. Let me. Oh yeah. Loot. We will be gemming up the Queen. I know that. Okay. I'm not gemming. This isn't. Okay. This is gemming. All right. This counts as gemming. But I didn't buy the resources. I didn't pay for the resources. I didn't like do anything resource gem orientated. Basically, what I'm doing is just speeding up the Queen's upgrade time so that I can use her, because I'm going to be farming and pushing and defending up in the higher Champions League, and you do definitely need both heroes to do that. So I'm sorry for everybody who gets pissed off when I gem, but I'm going to do this just because I want my Queen back. And if you guys want to do some gemming shit like this yourself, there are some links in the description. There's like a link to show you how to get free gems, and then there's a link to like, you know, direct you to where to get free gems. So check out the link if you want some free gems so you can gem your Queen. Alright guys, so now that we spent all of our loot, our new army for today is going to be flying into the middle of the base. This looks cool, right? It looks kind of dope. And now we're going to go out, do 1 or 2 raids depending on how long this video is. And basically try to get, I don't know if I'm going to go for like a loot raid or a trophy push raid. But either way, we're going to go out with our Balloonion army. As you can see, we have 30 balloons and 45 minions, the standard composition for me. And we're going to go out, find someone's base, and pretty much ruin their day. So let's get it, guys. Break the shield, and let's go attack. Oh my god, guys, look at this base. Every video, guys, we find a base like this. Jesus, dude, 673,000 gold and 680,000 elixir. This is completely insane, and most of it's on the outside. Oh my, I get so lucky with raids. I don't know why. And this is how, okay, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do minions and then 2 loons down here, and that will be able to take out this one archer tower. And then I kind of want to go full on more from the top of the base, because as you can see, there's like kind of more loot and elixir and stuff up there. So we will definitely have to take out these archer towers though on the corners. Oh god, but there's loot up in there too, and there's an air sweeper. Huh? Should we just like attack from the bottom, kind of full on too? Like, I'm really conflicted on how I want to attack this. We'll go from the top, because I really want the loot up here. So this is how we're going to do it. Actually, I really don't know how I'm going to attack this. All right, I'm sure there's Teslas up in here. Maybe not. Okay, there's no Teslas up in there. So, All right, let's just do this. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then let's do a bunch of loons right here, and we'll save some for the bottom. And let's do a bunch of minions. Let's go rage spells, rage spells. All right, guys, let's get into this base. All right, we're gonna do a free spell right here on that. Whatchamacallit? That is a freaking, yeah, on this thing. And another rage spell in, which should be able to take out. Oh, that was a wasted rage spell. That's okay though, because our minions definitely did get in quite far into there, and we still have some left over. Unfortunately, we will not be able to take out the loot up on top because I'm going to be using probably the rest of my army on the bottom of the base. And this is what we're going to do. I think I'm going to just use 4 loons right here. And then just freaking, I don't know what to do. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4 loons right there. And then let's just get a bunch of minions, all the rest of our minions on this side. And those balloons should be able to take out that archer tower, and these minions should be safe for a little while, and they'll be able to stack up quite a bit of percentage. And then we still have a bunch of loot on this area, so we're going to put the king in right here, I think. Yeah, we'll throw the king in right there, and we'll kind of let him do his thing. And debating if I want to put the queen on this side or this side. I really don't know. The king's special ability we'll use right now. Alright, king's special ability use. He should be out of range from that queen. And he will be taking out all these. Oh no, queen, stop it. Stop it. No, 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 queen, leave my king alone. No, 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 no. Oh, you bitch. Alright, well, the queen is just going to distract the king. And let's just put the queen right here. So that she can basically just get as much loot as she possibly can. And we will use her special ability in a second because that cannon is definitely beating down on her. So special ability used on the queen, and she will be able to take out a couple more buildings, a couple more loot buildings, and then she's going to die right there. So lightning spell down on this dark elixir and gold, and that is going to be it for that. She is going to die. The rest of our archers are going to die, and I'm going to end battle right here, guys. We're going to be getting 600,000 gold, 636,000 elixir, 4,500 dark elixir, and 14 trophy 2-star. That was another just perfect base. I don't know how the hell I find these. I'm just lucky as shit. So that was another awesome raid, another great farming raid. So let's go back to base, and oh my god, that was so much loot. That was great. Alright guys, so that is today's episode, a little farming video for you guys because I haven't done one in a while, and tell me in the comments if you guys want to see more farming videos because I really like doing them, especially in the Champions League with Balloonion because that's like my favorite strategy to use, and I love farming in the Champions League. So if you guys want more farming videos and whatnot, tell me in the comments, and speaking of the comments, let us get to today's comment question of the day. Alright guys, so today's comment question of the day comes from Captain Aqua, and he asks, what is the most successful champion raid thingy Balloonion maybe? And the reason why I'm answering this is because I do, and like at Town Hall 9 or even Town Hall 10, I did a lot of Balloonion videos, and I still do a lot of Balloonion videos, I can't speak, in the Champions League. And that's because that's my favorite strategy. I'm the most comfortable with Balloonion, and it just works the best for me, and that's why I use it so much. It's not because it's the best, because I would say Balloonion is probably the best farming strategy in Champions. Like, if you want to go up to Champions League at Town Hall 9 or 10, and you want to farm good Dark Elixir, you want to farm good gold, good Elixir, Balloonion is definitely the way to go. But obviously, you would need to boost your barracks because it takes quite a while to train if you're trying to farm with it. So, I mean, if you want to go farm in Champions, and you're good at, like, all archers or good at Barch and, like, really cheap strategies like that, then that'd probably be the best way to go. God, I just cannot speak right now. I'm sorry. But because, like, you know, those armies are obviously, they're faster to train and they're cheaper. But in my opinion, for, you know, like my past experiences and whatnot, Balloonion is the best, for me at least, to farm in Masters League and Crystal League and Champions League. It's just my favorite farming strategy, but especially in the Champions League because you can, like, really get into people's bases and take their loot. And as you can see by my videos, there's a lot of dead bases up in Champions with a lot of loot that Balloonion does really good against. And it's very good for pushing, but I would not say it's the best pushing strategy, not even close for Champions League, because Balloonion, it's definitely like a guaranteed 1-star attack strategy. Like, you can always get the 1-star with Balloonion if you know, basically, like, do the raid correctly. You can usually, like, 100% of the time get the 1-star. But for 2-starring bases, Balloonion is definitely not the best because it just, I don't know, with the new Air Sweeper, with multi-target Infernos being as good as they are, and with the new bases that are really, you know, they filter troops really well, it's really hard to get a 2-star with the Balloonion in the Champions League. It used to be really, really easy back when I was pushing at Town Hall 9 because the bases were a lot easier to attack. There were no air sweepers, and most people had single-target Infernos because air attacks were not as popular back then, like Balloonion and Lava-Loonion. This was before Lava Hounds were available as well. So, I mean, Balloonion was a lot easier back then because most people had downward expos and single-target Inferno Towers. And that's when Balloonion was, like, one of the top attack strategies. And now, you know, Lava-Loonion is definitely one of the tops, but it's a lot harder to use now that people defend against air a lot more frequently, and there's the Air Sweeper. So I would say that for Champions League, I would not go with Balloonion if you're trying to trophy push. If you're trying to farm and you're in the Champions League, definitely use Balloonion if you can, because if it works for you, because it's definitely one of the better strategies for farming, in my opinion. But for trophy pushing, I would have to say, if you guys want to see some good trophy pushing videos, by the way, go check out Galladon's push to 5,000 series. I do not watch, now I'm going to say this because I do not watch any other Clash YouTubers. I'll watch them to keep up on, like, kind of what videos they're making, how they're doing and stuff like that. So I watch them just to keep updated on what they're doing, but Galladon's series to push to 5,000 right now, I'm actually actively watching that. I'm keeping up with it. I'm watching every episode because I really liked Chief Pat's Push the Top 200 series. That was like a years back. That was my favorite Clash series I've ever watched. So Galladon series right now, Push to 5,000, is definitely like, you know, one of my favorite series happening, and I do actively watch that. That is the only YouTuber and the only I guess Clash of Clans series right now that I'm actually actively watching, because I really like trophy pushing and I like watching it, and I like watching max bases get destroyed by max troops. So if you guys want to see some good attack strategies for Town Hall 10s for the trophy pushing in the Champions League, definitely go check out Galladon's channel and check out his trophy pushing videos, because they are the best examples. And actually, once this is why I maxed out my P.E.K.K.A.s, or I'm maxing out my P.E.K.K.A.s, and which is why I upgraded them in today's episode. It's because I want to start getting a maxed army for that attack strategy, the one that Galladon uses, and I'm going to use those videos, his trophy pushing videos he has right now, as a guide for me for when I want to start doing some serious trophy pushing with some ground troops. So I'm going to be using Galladon's videos to teach me and help me learn how to attack basically with that strategy, because it works very well for him, and that's one of the top strategies right now in Champions for trophy pushing. So I guess for Champions League, if you want to farm, Balloonion's great. If you want to push, go check out Galladon's videos, because that's the way to go. And yeah, guys, that is today's comment question of the day. I feel like that one went on forever, but I'm sorry. I like to talk about this kind of stuff because I like attacking. So that's today's comment question of the day. Thank you to Aqua for asking that, Captain Aqua. And if you guys want your comment question of the day answered in the next video, make sure to leave it down in the comments below, and also tell me in the comments if you guys want to see more farming-oriented videos, because I enjoy them. And yeah, guys, that is today's video. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in the next one. I love you all, guys. Peace.
To all the pretty girls in class, still they never reply, but never say never, they never get caught on my mind. I'm trying to get better and grind, measure my effort and skill, gets better in time, fresher than ever, and I am who I am, no taking it back, I'm alive and well.